Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we move in and out of seated spinal twist pose. The message is about no matter what. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and push that start button all together right now. Then come with me. We're going to take a comfortable seat, just a crisscross applesauce. Let your sits bones root down, and then shrug your shoulders up. Roll them up and around the back side of your body. And then hang on beneath your kneecaps around your shins. Round your back, tuck your chin, and roll back on your sits bones. Now just hang out a little here in a rounded back, a chin tucked, a seated cat style. You're rolling back on your sits bones. Your chin is drawn in. Your arms are extended. And then as you bend your arms, rock forward, letting your heart draw through the gateway of your arms, retracting your shoulders and looking up. Now exhale, draw in, roll back, chin to chest, back on your sits bones, seated cat. Inhale, rock forward, stretch the neck, soften the face, especially the space around your eyes. Exhale, connect your breath, round and roll back, cat. Inhale, forward, arch the back, look up, cow. Couple more times. Exhale, roll back, cat. Inhale, forward, look up, cow. Last set. Really move the spinal column nice and slow as you roll back, rounding, chin tucked. And then rock forward, arch the back, look up. Now just stay seated. You can bring your hands right to your kneecaps. Let your left ear draw down towards your left shoulder. Slip the left hand out to the side and walk it nice and long, right jetting out of the shoulder, the finger pads. And the sits bones stay grounded. Now levitate your right arm up, bicep by your ear, and then take a side bend. Slip the right hand behind your right ear, expand your heart, your chest, even look up. Then exhale, right elbow to left, draw in. Inhale, open up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, dive back in. Crossing over the body. Inhale, open up, look up. Exhale, draw in, contract. Right elbow toward left and hold. Now stretch the right arm long. You're reaching across the body over to the left with both arms extended. Rooting down the right sit bone. And then walk your finger pads in towards the center as you fold over your legs. Walk your hands back. Take your tented finger pads behind your back. Roll your shoulder heads up and back. Draw your elbows toward each other as you look up. Neutralize your spine. Switch your legs, taking the opposite leg on top. Go ahead and let the hands slip back beneath your kneecaps as you round the back and tuck the chin for cat. Inhale, rock forward, arch the back, look up for cow. Exhale, round and roll, chin to chest. Inhale, rock forward, look up. Just one more time. Exhale, round and roll back. Inhale, rock forward and look up. Now take the right finger pads, walk them out, and just tip the right ear to the right shoulder. Walk the finger pads further, lift the left arm up and overhead. So it's a long left side body. Peel the left hand behind your ear. Exhale, left elbow toward right, cross it over. Inhale, open up. Exhale, dive across again. Working the oblique. Inhale, open up. Last time, exhale, left elbow toward right. Now walk both arms all the way over to the right as you're folding over the right thigh. So you've got a long line of energy from your left pinky finger all the way to the left sit bone. Travel your hands into the center as you fold over your legs. Walk your hands back. This time, slip your hands beneath your kneecaps and just create a circular motion. So you're going to travel around, letting your waistband travel around your sits bones. And you can kind of visualize being anchored, being grounded, being rooted. So today we roll out our new series called No Matter What. It's inspired by Lisa Nichols, a book that she wrote. And we are going to tap into some bounce back muscles. Now, reverse the direction. So what are we bouncing back from? Any kind of circumstance or perhaps setback in any way, shape, or form. And we're going to find muscles, not so much like hamstrings or triceps or biceps, but we're going to find character muscles that we can build on. So we're going to build on our character. Now, hold up in the center. Take your finger pads back behind your body. Roll your shoulder heads up and back. Press the finger pads down. Stretch your sternum, your breastbone up to the sky. Lean even back a little with soft bend in your arms. Now go ahead and extend your legs out. Stretch them long. Flex your feet. Flare your toes out. Press your thigh bones down. Inch your sit bones back. Levitate your arms up on the inhale. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold as you bow right over your legs. So we're going to tap into just different steps throughout the month that can help us live the life we love. No matter what has happened to you, breathe in, arms rise, left hand forward, right hand back. No matter what anybody has said, right finger pads behind the right sit bone, left bicep by your cheekbone, lift up and back. Reach both arms up, breathe in, sit up as tall as you can, really pressing your thigh bones down, flaring your toes out, right hand forward, left hand back. Behind your left sit bone, sweep the right bicep by your ear as you lift up and back. Now come back to the center. Cross your legs, just roll over your shins to come right on to hands and knees. Finding a little spinal wave on your hands and knees, rounding your back, tucking your chin. Inhaling as you arch, tip your tail, soften that space between your eyes. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, soften and melt. One more time. Exhale, push the earth away. Pull your chin in towards your chest. Inhale and arch. Now reach the right arm forward like you're shaking someone's hand. Spin it up to the sky. Drop your hips back towards your heels. Inhale, rise up, circle around. Exhale, drop back, hips to heels. Do that again. Inhale, rise up, open up, circle. Exhale, pull back down. Last time, this time when you rise up, keep the right arm up, look up at the right thumb, and then sneak dive, a twist, threading the needle as the left finger pads tent and you dive your gaze right up and under the left arm. Now you could stay right here. If you want to take a half bind, left hand to the small of the back or the top of the right thigh. You could levitate the left leg up if that serves you. You could bend the left leg and catch it with the left hand. Many options. Whatever you choose, come back around nice and slow and then push yourself back up onto hands and knees. Round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, soften and melt. One more rinse away. Exhale, push the earth. Really pull your navel in, your chin to your chest. If you see your feet or your ankles or your shins, hide them behind your quads. Inhale, soften and melt. Now neutralize your spine. Left arm reaches just like you're shaking someone's hand. Spin the left arm up. Drop your hips back to your heels. Reach forward. Paint the sky. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, reach, circle, open. Exhale, bow. Two more. Breathe in, draw up and back. Inhale, open up to this day. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, rise up, breathe in, look up at that left thumb and hold. Sneak dive underneath. So you're threading the needle. Left arm walks toward the right side of your mat. Tent the right finger pads. Stay right here. Or option to bring the right hand to the small of the back, possibly the top of the left thigh. Option to levitate the right leg, stretching it back if that serves you. If you want to bend it and take the right hand to catch it, that's also an option. But come back to hands and knees, pushing yourself back up, tucking your toes under. Pull your shins and knees off of the mat and just hover. Draw your hips back as your waistband heads towards your thigh bones and move yourself into downward facing dog. Now in your down dog, pedal through your feet a little. Shift your side bodies with a little twist in your waistband, pressing your heels back towards the mat. Really rooting into the index finger and thumb knuckle specifically to really keep your Surya Hasta sun hands, your hands spread nice and wide, grounded and rooted. Now at the same time, pull your heels in, draw your navel into your spine, shift your shoulders to head over your wrists, but bend your knees and let them hover. Draw your hips back toward heels, circle around. So you're making a down dog wave. So you're going to exhale, roll up and back. Inhale, shift forward. Yeah, so just move your body, really being mindful of that mind-body connection through your breath, letting each move have a full, complete inhalation and exhalation, holding up in down dog. Levitate your heels up. This time, bend your knees and hover your shins. Then let them land, point your toes, shift your shoulders over the wrists. Go chin, chest, belly, slither right down to your mat, but stay prone. So stay on your belly. Levitate your arms out to a T so your arms are jetting out of your shoulders. Bend the right leg. Bend the right arm. Propel yourself up onto the left hip. So you're getting a nice stretch on that left shoulder. The right foot can be your kickstand. Maybe the right arm comes up and back. Again, that option if you want to catch the hand and foot. If it's spring-loaded, slowly release it. Come back to your belly. Come back prone. Bending the left leg. Bending the left arm. Propel yourself up and over onto the right hip. Left arm sweeps up and back. So we're going to tap into ways being strong and graceful as we overcome some of that stuff that has come upon us in our life. No matter what they said, no matter what happened, no matter if it wasn't your plan, no matter if it wasn't what you wanted. So let your forearms draw towards you as you come back prone, but come into Sphinx pose. Now lower your chin back down. So this is the way Ben Franklin put it. Rise back up, breathe in. He said he didn't fail the test. He said he just found 100 different ways to do it wrong. Whoo, powerful. Rise up, breathe in, heart lifts. If you want a little baby seal, lift your elbows up. Really extending your front body, opening up to this day, no matter what the circumstances are that come upon you today. You can make your mind up right now what kind of day you're going to have. Lower back down. Let your palms come alongside your body. Palms down, feet down, chin down. And then rise it all up. Shalambhasana, like you're flying. Lift the heart and chest. Flare your fingers out. Lengthen your neck. Soften your face. Breathe. Lower back down. Hands by ribs. Tuck your toes under. Pop your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet a little bit, pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe. And then in your down dog, levitate your right leg up. Roll open at your hip. Bend your knee, flex your foot, spread your toes. Exhale, right knee to right tricep, nice and high, but hold. Lower the right knee toward the right wrist and hold. Windshield, wipe it over toward the left wrist and hold. Pull it in and up to the left tricep. Sweep it up and back. Roll open at the hips. So you're kind of making a box. Exhale, knee to high right tricep. Lower it to the wrist. Windshield wipe it to the left wrist. Pull it in and up to the left tricep. Sweep it up and back. Roll open at the hip. Exhale, right knee right up the center line. Step the right foot toward the right thumb. Dip the left knee down. Collect your hands as you rise the arms up. Anjaneyasana with that Kali Mudra style. Index fingers go long. Now tee the arms as you lift the heart. Take the left hand to the right tricep and assist it way across the right front thigh. Collect your hands together for twisted Anjaneyasana. Letting your thumbs come into the center of your chest, tucking your left toes under, popping your left kneecap up, twisted crescent. Now reach the left hand down, modified revolve lunge, expand the right arm up. So the left hand jets out from the shoulder and it's on the inside of the right leg. Now spin the left heel down, pinwheel your arms around, come to the second warrior, nice and slow. Now get your alignment, get the right knee tracking over the second and third toe, get your gaze over the right index finger, pull your shoulders over your hips and then settle in. Flip both palms, straighten the right leg, pump your warrior, breathe in, look up. Exhale, press back down, breathe out. Inhale, rise up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, press back down. One more time. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, press back down, breathe out and hold. Flip the right palm for peaceful. Keep the right shin heading forward. And then pinwheel your hands down. Frame the right front leg. Pop the left heel up. Pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, fold over that front right leg as you bow down. Now look at the right big toe. Float up. L-shaped pose, top of your mat. Exhale, left leg behind the right. Get low, get little. Inhale, sweep back up. Exhale, squeeze back in. Inhale, lengthen back up. Last time, exhale, squeeze back in. Stay low, stay little. Left hand down, spin the right arm up. So the first muscle of our character we're going to build is the muscle of understanding someone else. Now, slip the left foot next to the right. Arms come up, come into Utkatasana chair pose. Stand tall, hook your thumbs, index fingers together. Expand your heart, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center, right at the top of your mat. Eyes closed. Should you have a purpose or an intention, there might be someone in your life that you are trying to understand. We want to activate that bounce back muscle of understanding today with that knowingness that hurting people hurt people. So if anybody said anything or any kind of offense, or maybe just someone irritates you, sometimes the gifts are wrapped in sandpaper. So it's going to be our muscle to build, to start to try to understand where someone else is coming from, perhaps by fitting our own feet in their shoes. So if that brings to your heart a purpose for your practice today. Draw it in. And no matter what, we're going to activate that understanding bounce back muscle. Offer your arms up. Breathe in. Part the sky. Hinge, bend, and fold over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step your body back to a high plank pose. From your high plank, take an optional push up. Come back up. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. From your down dog, levitate your heels up again. Pull your navel into your spine. Round your upper back. Uncoil your body, high plank. Lower down from high plank, or put your knees down. Chin, chest, belly. Coming into cobra. Hips are grounded. Up dog is an option if you want to go palms of hands, tops of feet. Exhale your hips. Up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Left leg is going to lift up in your down dog. Pull the right hip back. Bend the left leg, roll open at the hip, flare your toes out. Exhale, left inner knee, upper left tricep. Lower it down to the left wrist. Windshield, wipe it over to the right. Pull it in and up. Stretch the left leg back. Roll open at the hip. Feel the strength of your body, the strength of your character being built as you step into other shoes. Exhale, left, inner knee, upper tricep. Exhale, lower down to the left wrist. Windshield, wipe over to the right. Pull it in and up to the right tricep. Send the left leg up and back. Roll open at the hip. Exhale, knee to nose, rounded back, chin tucked right up the center line. Step the left foot next to the left thumb. Dip the right knee down. Collect your hands in that Kali Mudra style. Offer the arms up, breathe in. Tee the arms, breathe out. Take the right hand with the left on the right tricep. So you're assisting yourself across. Take a nice deep twist so the right upper arm is on the outside of the left front leg. Bring your thumbs to the center of your chest. Push your palms together. Spin the left shoulder head back as you even take your gaze up. Tuck the right toes. Pop the right kneecap up. Twisted crescent. Reach the right hand down on the outside of the left leg. Left leg is bent. Left knee tracks over second and third toe. Left arm lifts. Modified revolve lunge. Spin the outer edge of the right heel down. You can even look at it. Left arm back, right arm forward. Pinwheel around. Second warrior. Bend into that left front leg. Now get a little deeper bend as you draw your shoulders away from your ears. If that left knee is pivoting in, pull it back a little. Flip left, both, right palm, straighten the left leg, rise up, collect your hands overhead, breathe in. Pump your warrior, exhale, breathe out. Pressing through water. Inhale, rise up, breathe in, navel knits in, ribs draw in. Exhale, press back down. Last time, inhale, rise up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, press back down and hold. Peaceful warrior, flip the left palm, reverse. Be that change you want to see happen. Be that change you want to see happen in this world. Gandhi said that. Spin to pyramid pose. So you might have to adjust your feet a little, framing your upper body to drape over the left front thigh as you bow down. Now your right heel might be lifted. Your left leg might be bent. But you're getting a nice Stretch on the left hamstring, plugging that left femur bone in. Now look at the left big toe, float up, L shape. Exhale, squeeze the right leg behind the left, get low, get little. Inhale, come back up, L shape. Exhale, squeeze it back in. Inhale, lift back up. Third time, exhale, right leg behind the left. Right hand stays down, spin the left arm up to twist open to the left side of the house. Breathe. Sneak the right foot next to the left, chair pose. Utkatasana. Stand tall, hook your thumbs, open your heart. Exhale, dive over your legs, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through vinyasa. Your choice, your style. Taking the flow out or lowering to the earth. Inhaling up. Exhaling back, down dog. Now we're going to do 3 sun salutation A's to build that internal heat. So walk your feet in just a touch. Inhale, elevate your heels. Breathe in, you've got this. You are so much stronger than you think. Exhale, bend your knees. Maybe they part wide, hips to heels. Step, walk, float, fly, feet to your hands, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Physically pull yourself together. Rise up, stand tall, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center and pause. Offer the arms back up, breathe in, part the sky. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, step or float it back. You can come to a nice Lulasana. Shoot the legs back for Chaturanga. Point the toes, heart lifts. Open the front body. Exhale, hips draw up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk your feet in just a touch. Elevate your heels up. Smooth out your breath. Grip the mat with your hands. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Rise up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center, breathe out. Offer the arms back up, look up, part the arms, let them float by your sides as you hinge, bend, fold down like a waterfall. Inhale and lengthen, step or float your body back, take it through vinyasa. Exhale, meeting back, down dog. Walk your feet in a touch. Grip the mat with your hands. Elevate your heels up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, top of your mat. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Root to rise, come on up, breathe in, stand tall. No matter what the circumstances are today that come upon you, hands to heart center. Pause. Last reach, breathe in. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Breathe out. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back. Take it through vinyasa. Heart lifts. There you go. Exhale, maybe even a little smile. Take your hips up and back no matter what. Moving on. Right leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Inner knee, upper tricep, nice and high. Lower it down to the right wrist. Windshield, wipe it over to the left. Pull it up to the left tricep. Sweep the right leg up and back. Roll open at the hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Right arm up. Bring it around, right knee right up the center line. Modified revolve lunge. Right foot steps, left hand down, twist. Now, before we go, in your mind's eye, we're going right to peaceful warrior. So see that transition. Then come with me and make it happen. Spin the left heel down. Pinwheel your arms around. Flip the right palm right up and back. Peaceful. Pinwheel your hands down. Go right back to modified revolve lunge. See it in your mind's eye. Up and around. Peaceful. Spin the left heel down. Flip the right palm. Reverse. Beautiful. This time come into side angle. Right forearm, right femur bone, left arm up and overhead. Left fingertips behind the left ear. Exhale, left elbow toward right. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, open up. Right finger pads maybe on the outside, left arm up and over for the full version. And then look down at the right big toe. Float up. Half moon pose, top of the mat. Open up. Breathe in. Right toes forward, left toes flared and reaching out. Pull the right hip back. Perhaps that Chapasana connection. You've got it. Release it, L shape. We've been here. Exhale, left leg behind the right. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale, squeeze back in. Inhale, stretch back up. Third time, listen up. Exhale, come all the way down. Seated spinal twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right hand reaches back. Left arm lifts up. Perhaps you hug this right leg. Perhaps you hook it. Looking up and back toward the back of the mat as you roll the right shoulder blade back. Let the tips of your ears draw back. Breathe. Unravel to the top of your mat. Chair pose. From your chair, stand tall, open your heart, hook your thumbs. Let the breastbone lift to the heavens. Exhale, collect your hands, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen, step or float your body back, take it through Vinyasa. Let the heart lift. Exhale your hips up and back. Down dog. So it matters not how many times we fall, how many times we try. What matters is that we get back up again and again and again, activating that bounce back understanding muscle to build our character. Left leg lifts to understand where others are coming from. Open up at the hip, bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Inner knee, upper tricep, nice and high. Lower it down to the left wrist. Windshield, wipe it over to the right. Pull it in and up to the right tricep. Send it up and back. Roll open at the hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Right shoulder over the right wrist. Create a back bend. Left arm lifts up. Bring it back around and kiss that left kneecap. The back is rounded, the chin is tucked, thigh in toward chest. Step the left leg forward for modified revolve lunge. Left arm lifts. Now hold right here. You know where we're going. Peaceful warrior. Spin the outer edge of the right foot down. Pinwheel your arms. Lift up and back. Pinwheel your arms down, go back as you peel the right heel off. Modified revolve lunge. Up and around no matter what. Peaceful. Keep your peace today, no matter what. Come into side angle. Modified to start, forearm on femur bone, right arm up and overhead. Peel the right finger pads behind your right ear. Exhale, cross the body, right elbow to left. Inhale, open back up, work the oblique. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, open it up, beautiful. Third time, exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, open up, right arm up and overhead. Stay right here, or maybe the left hand reaches to the outside, maybe on a block. Now look down at the left big toe. Float up, half moon. Maybe you want your left hand on a block to elevate the floor. Pull the left hip back, levitate your right leg up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Shine from the inside out, being led not by your feelings, but by your actions. Feelings, a lot of times, gets overrated because they change every 10 seconds. Now release, come into that L-shape pose. Exhale, right leg behind the left, get low, get little. Inhale, back up. Exhale, squeeze, right leg behind the left. Inhale, back up. Third time, lower all the way down to your bum. Seated. Seated spinal twist, nice and slow. Right arm lifts. Hug this bent left leg. Hug it in nice and tight or hook it. Breathe. Now come back around. Face the front of the house. Feet are going to plant at the width of your hips. Arms are going to extend. Chin's going to tuck. Roll down onto your back. Pull your feet in. Heels towards sit bones. Palms down, head down, hips down. Feet planted. Knees and inner thighs drawing in. Lift up. Setu Bandha. Bridge pose. So elevate, you're pressing down with your hands and your feet and that back part of your head as your hips lift. Now lower your hips down. Do one more. As you press down, lift up. If you're a full back bender, Urdhva Dhanurasana, hands go by your ears. You roll up onto the crown of your head and activate a full back bend. Open the front body. Breathe. Lower back down. Let your feet come to the width of your mat and just take a gentle knee rinse, shifting your knees right to left. So how do we activate that understanding bounce back muscle? Well, to begin with, we have to know that when people do things or say things, that they're coming from a place, if there are things that are offensive or hurtful or mean, just to know that if we learn to love them right where they're at and be the one that's going to fuel, be the rocket fuel that's going to help them heal, rather than retaliating with our own hang-ups, Just activate that understanding muscle by meeting someone right where they're at and just knowing that whatever they're doing, it's not about you. It's about them. Help open their eyes of understanding. Take the higher road. Let the change that you want to happen in this world begin with you. Now rinse both knees to the left and look over to the right. Now rinse both knees to the right. Look over to the left. Now stretch out your legs nice and long. Coming into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So here is where you give yourself full and complete permission to truly be you, to rest, to breathe, to bask. Now, if you can stay right here, I invite you to turn off the video and stay 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes. Basking in the bliss, no matter what. If you're coming with me, just bring that circular motion to your fingers, rolling your hands around your wrists, your feet around your ankles. And then as you bend your knees, tip over onto the right side, just passing through that fetal position as you push yourself back into your day, coming back full circle to that seated Sukhasana, sweet seat right at the top of your mat. Sweep your arms out and up on the inhale, levitate, pick up the graces, the gifts, the blessings you've been given. Seal that strength right into your heart as we activate that bounce back muscle of understanding this week. Seal it in, and no matter what comes upon you, just practice building that character of yours. Seal your purpose to your heart. And then as you look up, let's finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.